Good morning everyone. Welcome to Salina's World. Got my coffee ready. We're going to be making some breakfast. Okay, we're going to make what they call, I don't know what they call it. It's like a kielbasa with potatoes and eggs. I'm hungry, so that's what I'm making today. So I've already peeled one potato because it's just me. And I'm going to cut it up so I can fry it. Okay. I've already got my pan on the stove, on the burner, heating up about 2 tablespoons of oil. So I'm going to cut these up into little chunks. Okay, almost done. And then I'm going to rinse these off and season them before I put them in the pan. Rinse them real good. And to me, once you put your hands back on them after they are peeled, then they get dirty again. So I always rinse them twice. Once before I peel it, and then once after. Then I take all my seasonings with it in the strainer. I've got some pepper. About a half tablespoon. And some salt, a half tablespoon. Some seasoning. I always season my potatoes in the strainer. And then I shake them up. I got some garlic. And some onion powder. And my favorite with all of this is a little bit of smoked paprika. That gives a good flavor to it. Probably about a half tablespoon of that too. Just shake it on like this. Now you can use any seasonings you like, but this is what I like. And I coat them real good like that before I even put them in the pan. I just shake them up, get all that coating all over all of them. Now I'm going to bring it over to the pan, because it should be about ready. There we go. And I stand back a little bit because with it being on for a little bit, it gets a little hot. Layer that on there. I got that on like medium high. Medium low. And then I'll put a lid on that until they get softened up a little bit. Find the lid here. And I won't touch these for a good 5 minutes. I just shake it a little bit like that. And when they get softened up a little bit, I always put a lid on it so they soften up faster. When they soften up a little bit, then I'll take the lid off, and that will start crisping up after that. I'll bring it back when that gets to that point. Okay, now, while those potatoes are cooking, I've got a HILLSHIRE Farm beef sausage. And I want to cut this in half, and I want to cube that. Now, on those potatoes, you can put anything you want in it. You can put your onions. You can put some bell peppers in it. For just me, this is all I'm going to do to it today. If my kids were here, they would want the onions and peppers in it, but I really don't care for that, so this is how I'm going to make it. Just going to cube this up a little bit. Put them in little bitty bite-sized pieces. And try to get them to uniform size with all of them so they'll cook about the same time. Okay, put that back on my plate. And when that's ready to put in the pan, I'm going to wash this off. Okay, now with these eggs, or potatoes, I'm sorry, I just took the lid off of it, and I'll show you here. If you just put the lid on it and let it sit for about 5 minutes, they will brown up really nice and get a little crispy. If you don't touch it, the more you stir it, the less crispy will be on it. So I take the lid off of it and I stir it just a little bit and let it sit again. In just a couple minutes, I'll put the sausage in with it. Okay. And then in this bowl, I got 2 eggs. And I'm going to put some salt and pepper. Just a little bit of salt and pepper in it. Okay. And I just whip that up a little bit. Okay. Bring it back a little bit so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay. Whip that up just a little bit. Time to add the sausage. And let those brown up a little bit. It's in there, and I get them in a single little layer, just like I did with the potatoes, and let them sit for a few minutes, and they will crisp up a little bit. I'll bring it back in about 2 or 3 minutes when that gets ready. Okay, I'm going to bring you in close here. Look how, ooh, it's popping on you. How nicely brown those sausages got. And the potatoes are nice and brown. So it's time to add the egg. So I'm just going to stir that up just a little bit again. And just pour the eggs on top of it. As I said, the more you stir it, the less those potatoes will get crispy. So you just let them sit. Let them brown. And then you put your egg in there. And you stir that up a little bit and scramble that egg in with those potatoes and that sausage. Just takes a minute for those eggs to cook up. And we're done. Let's put this on a plate. Now this is still way too much for me. So I got nice crispy potatoes. And nice browned up sausage. There we go. Now you can put cheese on this if you want. And as I said, you can put your onions and bell peppers in there. But this is the way I like it. So just like to say thank you for joining me. And please hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. and the notification bell so you can get the videos that I post. Have a good day. Bye-bye.